Ladies and gentlemen, the Bangles. Welcome to the Bengal Funday Funday Hour. I'm your host, Jamie, and the next hour I will be taking you through the music and the stories of America's favorite all-girl band, and those bands that came from the founding four members. On today's show, I take you through Bangles music collaborations that include the Beatles, Cyndi Lauper, and Tom Petty. But first, I take you back to 2003 and the Doll Revolution album. This was the first Bangles album released in nearly 15 years. And here, the ladies are talking about the experience of making this album and getting back together.
The first time we actually played in a room together again, I think, was when we were recording a song for the Austin Powers soundtrack, Get the Girl. It was the first time we'd seen Michael in a while, and really the first time that our rhythm section had played together in 10 years.
Finally, they lured me out of my cave.
We did. It was tough. We had to send the dogs.
It was a campaign. It was a hard-fought campaign.
But the first time in 10 years that we'd sung together, that we performed together live, was at the Hollywood Bowl, which was an amazing night of music.
Magical.
With Sir George Martin conducting the symphony there and just singing Beatles music all night. How perfect.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's really what lured us back into, okay, we
We're
can
really gonna
function
do
as a
it.
unit now.
Brad Wood is so easy to work with, which was great because it enabled us to rent the house and just bring the gear in there and be comfortable. And
He's a musician with perfect pitch and was very annoying at times.
but it came in handy.
He's
too.
an amazing musician and an amazing engineer, and so that was a set of skills that you don't often find in a producer, and it worked very well with us. He's a good collaborator.
And at the end of the day, we decided what the album was, what the mixes were, what the songs were, just everything.
Everything.
It was very much our project, and anyone who wasn't in the building didn't get to comment,
I think it was the most fun we've ever had, actually. When I think about
Recording,
I agree.
definitely. It was great,
Absolutely
actually.
liberating, like, whoa, this feels really right.
The best way we could have done it.
The Elvis Costello cover came about in kind of an odd way. He was pitching this TV show to the networks about an all-girl band, and he'd written this song. And so he called me up, and I went down and I sang the song, and Michael came and helped out on it. It was so much fun doing it. We played it for the rest of the band. When I first heard the title, Tear Off Your Own Head, It's a Doll Revolution, I thought, what is this about? But it became almost like an anthem for us because, basically we are a garage band, and it was kind of a garage rock song and a chance for us to really, kind of go back to our roots in a way. I think that one of the really exciting things about going on tour again, and we found that there was this whole crop of fans that were like early 20s, early to mid 20s, and these were kids who had been young teenagers when the Bangles came out in the 80s, and they weren't of age to go to concerts on their own. So
we thought it'd be fun to look at a young girl who was inspired by the Bangles and then watch her go through just her
life
everyday
changes.
normal experiences in life. In some ways, it's a soundtrack to her life. I think one of the great things that happened when we started working together, just the four of us, our voices together and the way they blend, that hasn't changed, and that's very rewarding and special and unique.
You had all this amazing success, hugely, and then you decided to end it.
Right.
Why?
We had enough.
Why?
The bottom line really was that we did need a break. And whether we wanted to recognize it, me or not, Susanna recognized it,
And
Michael
Mickey, too.
still recognized it, Debbie and I were going,
We were kind of going, surprise.
Yes.
So, it was a little odd, and so that sort of shifted into the next this phase, which is where we did go off and do separate things and separate projects, and
Babies were born.
and babies were born, trying to figure out who we were as individuals,
Yeah.
as opposed to as Bangles.
Yeah. And so,
being
how
around
long were
each
you
other.
separated?
About 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years.
And what was the catalyst to come back together?
I think it's
I think it was my
Well,
fault.
you were
It's
the one.
my fault.
She was the persistent one.
Yeah, I really
Calling
was.
Everybody
I
like,
just-
hey, what do you think about,
I just, I really felt like music had sort of taken a shift, and it was a good time.
But now there's still just 3 of you.
Yeah.
So what happened
Right.
with Michael?
We had sort of like the idea that if any one person really doesn't want to do something, then that's
We
it.
have to
We don't
honor
do
that.
it. You know what I
We
mean?
made
So
a
there
list
was never a
of
feeling.
our fears
Right.
and our wishes for the
Yeah,
band.
exactly.
Yeah.
And fears was very important to put. You know, I'm afraid of this happening. I'm afraid of this happening. And
Yeah.
and then after that was '99.
Yeah.
We did tour 2000. We started working on songs that we did record and put out in 2003.
Yeah.
By 2004, I think Michael had decided at that point that she had done enough bangling in her life, basically, and she just wanted to go off and do other things and just sort of not have that.
And now from the Doll Revolution album, it's Between the Two, a song written by Michael Steele, right here on the Bengal Sunday Funday Hour.
Oh, my love, they say this is the end.
here's a little bit of Sid and Sue for you, back to back with Monday, and She May Call You Up Tonight. And what a beautiful version by Susanna Hoffs and Matthew Sweet. Now, as we played the debut a few weeks ago of the new Action Skulls and Medicine albums for you, we have more new music for you now from those two albums. Vicki Peterson, John Cowsill, and Bill Mumy have just released a great cover of a Tom Petty gem, California. The Action Skulls' new album, From a Running Horse, can be purchased on iTunes, Spotify, and other digital music sites. And be sure to keep up with all the new news going on with the Action Skulls on their Facebook page and right here on the Bengal Sunday Funday Hour. And now, here is that Tom Petty gem, California, by the Action Skulls.
California's been good to me. Hope it don't fall into the sea. Sometimes you gotta trust yourself. It ain't like anywhere else. It ain't like anywhere else. It's time to roll. I'm all done. It's time we better hit the road. I got work later on. Yeah, it's time we better hit the road. California's been good to me. Hope it don't fall into the sea. Sometimes you gotta save yourself. It ain't like anywhere else. It ain't like anywhere else. Sundown, red skies, nobody's around. Sundown, blue eyes, I kinda like this party town. California's been treating me good. It's been good. I pray to God that the hills don't flood. It's been good. Sometimes you gotta trust yourself. It ain't like anywhere else. It ain't like anywhere else. It ain't like anywhere else. California's been good to me. Is there room in the new house for me? Is there room in the new house for me? I followed the breadcrumbs to your door. You know what I came here for. Is there room in the new house for me? Is there a secret place hiding
And we just heard a couple of new songs from the Bangles Family Tree Bands. First, it's Vicki Peterson's new song with the Action Skulls, New House. And after that, we had Medicine with Looking for Silence. Now remember, you can get the brand new Medicine album, Silences, over at Brad Lanner's Bandcamp site. Now I have Annette from the Ringling Sisters talking about how they got signed by Lou Adler's label and their album 60 Watt Reality.
Pleasant Gaiman at the time in the band was Pleasant Gaiman, Iris Berry, Deborah Patino, Debbie Dexter, Gary Eden, Dave Catching, Jeanette Napolitano, Tessa Calla-Jones. Oh boy, I'm not forgetting anyone. So when they had asked me to be in the band, Jeanette was sort of in it still, but she had moved, so she wasn't. It was all a big loose conglomeration, you know. Mm-hmm. And so I'm in the band, and we kind of start singing more than the spoken word part, because spoken word is a challenge. And so how does it go? We started to play kind of coffee shop / venues, and there was a place called Bebop Records in the Valley, mm-hmm. which was right next to the country club, and that was a neat place, because that was a place where people like Henry Rollins and La Loca would go there to do sort of spoken word versions of what they do, right?
Right.
And so we kind of did this weird gray line of spoken word, and then we would do some songs, sort of acoustic or low volume. And then somehow Lou Adler heard of us because of a write-up that we got in the LA Times of a show. And that show was kind of rough. I remember it was like at a coffee house, and like we were doing spoken word with like the coffee grinder going off, you know, really loud, and like people talking, and it was like, hello, don't want to interrupt you. And I can understand that. I mean, it's like, to do spoken word, you have to kind of be funny, you know, to keep people's interest and whatnot. But anyhow, so we were up there doing a combination of sort of spoken word and song, and it went okay, and we got a write-up on Lou Adler's side, and then he wanted us to do, he was interested in us because he heard the word harmonies, and all of a sudden he thought Mamas and Papas, and as you know, that was the band he discovered and sort of groomed, you know, and recorded mm-hmm. with. And then we did this kind of private audition at the Roxy, because he's like the owner of the Roxy, or was owner of the Roxy and on the Rocks. So he could do anything he damn well pleased there. And so we did audition. We did a show just with him, and then daytime we couldn't even see him, like looking out there. It was so funny. It was kind of wild, and we did it, and he liked it, and we recorded with him, and it was so much fun. We got he is the coolest guy, you know. We just had to schedule a recording around his Lakers game. Lakers.
That's hilarious.
And that was okay. That was cool, and it was so much fun. He's awesome, amazing. So we recorded with A&M Records, 50 Watt Reality.
And now, from their album 60 Watt Reality, it's Bad Tattoo from the Ringling Sisters, right here on the Bangles Sunday Funday Hour.
You like a bad tattoo, like a kink in my neck. You're a chain letter, baby. You like a bounce, you're a one-way ticket. The bottom is deep. So why? Oh why? So why? Oh why? So why do I keep coming back? You're like Hollywood after dark. An ice cold bag, a black cat. Get out of my bag. You're Westwood, baby. Beverly Hills. So why? Oh why? So why? Oh why? So why do I keep coming back? So Dexter, why do you keep coming back? I'd rather fight than switch. Spill the beans, please. Breakfast in bed every morning, honey. Give it up for Tim. I have them on speed dial. check under my hood. Hey, what about me? What about you, Iris? Well, you know me, I like those bad boys. Because I need it. You're like a bad dream, knowing in sight. Las Vegas wedding, a spider's bite. So fight to listen, baby. Better sleep. So why? Oh why? So why? Oh why? So why do I keep coming back? So why? Oh why? So why? Oh why? So why do I keep coming back? Keep back. Keep back. So why keep coming back? Keep back. So why keep coming back? Keep back. So why keep coming back? Keep back.
It's Friday night and I just got paid. I've been working in the sun all day.
I'm looking forward to this weekend. Tonight I'll be with my boyfriend.
I washed my car and it's running fine. I'm coming over, be ready on time.
Well, I can't wait till the sun goes down. We'll go riding around the town.
I'm gonna steal you away. 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 My heart is filled with joy. Cause you're my girl and I'm your boy.
Tonight is dresses I want to roll. I won't be satisfied here alone.
I'll blast the radio. Come on, honey, let's go to the show.
I'll listen for your motor outside. Soon I'll sit right by your side.
I'm gonna steal you away. 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 Drive up this freeway into the setting sun.
Soon I'll see your tender smile.
Well, tonight we'll be having so much fun.
We'll go riding around the wine.
I'm gonna steal you away. 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 I'm gonna steal you away.
And that was Blood on the Saddle with I'm Gonna Steal You Away from the Poison Love album. Now, back in 1989, Tom Petty was recording songs for his first solo project, Away from the Heartbreakers. That album became known as Full Moon Fever. One of those songs Tom did, he actually recorded with the Bangles. Tom himself said it was one of his favorite songs he had ever recorded. However, Full Moon Fever was a classic album, and the song just didn't make the cut. Years later, Tom did release it on a box set, and in 2017, at Music Cares, the Bangles would join Tom on stage. And here is Tom to tell the whole story.
Hey, we're going to do a song. This is a pretty rare song. You probably don't know it. It's on a box set called Playback. It's one of my favorite tracks I ever cut. We cut it around 1989. And on it is just some of my favorite voices in the world done by the Bangles. And I have them here tonight with us. Susanna Hobbs, Vicky Peterson, Debbie Peterson. Mexico waiting for tonight.
I was walking down the boulevard, past the skateboards and the beggars. I got looking in the windows, just got walking, letting my mind roll. If she hung around too much, I might take her for granted, but when I was away, she seemed an angel, the only one who really cared about me, the only one without an angle. For so long I've been lonely, now I'm too weak to fight. I've been waiting for tonight, I've been waiting for tonight. Yes, and I had a little time to kill, as I crossed the parking lot, and I was feeling lucky just to have a place to go. Yeah, my nerves were feeling shot. For so long I've been weary, there was no end in sight. I've been waiting for tonight, I've been waiting for tonight. Wrestling with my overcoat, yeah, I'm fighting with my thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna trust my intuition, I'm gonna hope I don't get lost. For some time I've been lonely, I've been too weak to fight. I've been waiting for tonight, I've been waiting for tonight, I've been waiting for tonight, I've been waiting for tonight.
nothing to say, so she speaks for us all. Looking for love, karmic relief. An act of contrition heals everything that's hurt my life. It's the way of the world, say a prayer and it all turns true. Cross your heart, hold your breath, touch the wall, you might make it through. Oh Lord, please let the landing gears come down. It's a cry in the dark and you know you don't make that sound. It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. What will you expect? Say a prayer. What will you expect? Way of the world, and I will see you. Way of the world, it's not what you had planned.
And that was the Continental Drifters with Way of the World. Now, Tom Petty wasn't the only big star the Bangles collaborated on a song with in the 90s. Cyndi Lauper gave the Bangles their first big break earlier in that decade. She also had the Bangles appear in a music video from the Goonies music soundtrack. But it was a song she recorded that decade that the Bangles joined her for. Here is Cyndi on how it all went down.
They had been in the Good Enough video for the Goonies, and that I kind of dragged them into. And for once I said, this is me, and I'm not tied in with anything else, and I want to do something with them, just them and me, and it'll be a lot of fun. So they happened to be in town, and they came down, and we got to play together on a record.
And it's Cyndi Lauper with the Bangles, with her hit song Change of Heart, right here on the Bangles Sunday Funday Hour.
Here I am, just like I said I would be. I'm your friend, just
And that was a great cover of Expecting the Fly by Medicine. As we come to a close on this week's show, the theme has been the Bangles playing on other famous artists' music. We've seen them with Tom Petty, Cyndi Lauper, and now the man known as the Fifth Beatle, Sir George Martin. It was the closest thing at the time to a Bangles reunion show. Here they are, covering a Beatles classic, In My Life, right here on the Bangles Sunday Funday Hour.
There are places I'll remember all my life. Those who have